Assalamu alaikum. Hello students, this is your Sadat sir, welcoming you to the virtual class. Before introducing my topic, let me throw you a question regarding your classroom. Our class is our another family. Do you agree to this statement? Just organize your answer in your mind, and regarding this, I may help you to organize your thinking. In this class, we share, we love, we laugh, we grow, we show respect, we apologize, we dance and sing, we do our best, we encourage, we hug, we make mistakes, we work hard, we say thank you, we learn, we have fun, we play together, and we are a family. When a lot of people do a lot of activities together in a particular place, that place, including the people, is a family. In that sense, you belong to a family when you start your class. In fact, every person belongs to a family. But have you ever heard that a word has also a family? Surprised? Yes, a word has also a family. A particular word belongs to a particular family. To know a person, one needs to know his family properly. Similarly, to know a word, one needs to know its family properly and correctly. Look at the family of the word joy. Joy, joyous. Then enjoy, joyful, overjoyed, joyless. So you have found five new members of the family joy, including joy. There are 6 members. So look at the red marked letters. So how have I added family members to the joy? By the letters, red marked and yellow marked letters. OUS, FUL, ED, LESS. These are red marked letters. EN, OVER are yellow marked letters. Red marked letters are added after the joy and yellow marks are added before the joy. And this is a technique to make new family members of a particular word. Red marked letters are called suffix and yellow marked letters are called prefix. To know a word family, in another sense, it is called enriching vocabulary. We have to add suffixes and prefixes to the root word. Here, OUS, FUL, ED, LESS are suffixes and EN, OVER are prefixes. So you can easily guess the topic today. So today's topic is suffix and prefix, or prefix and suffix. Now let us find out finally the definition. As I have already said in the example, the definition. Okay. Now in grammar term, suffix is a letter or a group of letters placed after the root word, and prefix is a letter or a group of letters placed before the root word. Understood, right? You do have a good understanding skill. If you have good understanding quality, victory will be yours. Wherever you move, you have to have good understanding quality to get your victory in favor of you. So, our students have good understanding qualities and they have their victory always. Now let's do some class works. Look at the following pictures. The picture is about what? A birthday party of a little girl. In first picture, the girl is feeding her mother the birthday cake, and in the second picture, he is given a nice pose wearing an artificial wing. Yes, the little girl is having her birthday. Write 4 or 5 sentences using the different forms of the words beauty and joy by adding suffixes and prefixes like beautiful, enjoy. Okay, make 4 and 5 sentences with the words beauty and joy. In your in your real class, you will find some time, but in your virtual class, I can have hardly time to give you. Let's see what sentences might be in your answers. The girl is beautifully dressed. She has on an artificial wing to beautify her getup. She is enjoying herself. She looks very joyous. She is overjoyed. Both the mother and daughter look beautiful. They are having an enjoyable party. These are the common sentences. When you start writing the sentences, you can always have these words. Now, here F-U-L-L-Y, F-U-L-F-Y are added after the root word beauty, and E-D, O-U-S, A-B-L are added after joy. So F-U-L-L-Y, F-U-L-F-Y, E-D, A-B-L-E, O-U-S are suffixes. And E-N, O-V-E-R are added before the word joy. So en and over are prefixes. Sometimes you may need to both, as you can see in 5 and 7 long sentences. Overjoyed, enjoyable. So when you add both, remember this, when you add both, you have to call them affix. Now, a word may have different forms in terms of its uses. So, look at the following sentences. Bangladesh is a developing country. In fact, the answer is developing. So, you have found the different forms of develop, and the suffixes are different. Proper education is needed for its development. Smoking is a dangerous habit. So you have got dangerous adjective, and in the very next sentence you have got it endangers one's life. Verb. Endanger is a verb word. In previous sentence, developing is an adjective and development is a noun. Let's have a look at the example of 3. Truthfulness. You have got a noun word. Truthfulness is a great virtue. The man who is truthful is an adjective word. Is respected everywhere. Truthful is an adjective word. So you have understood that a word might have some different forms. So you need different suffixes to adjust the forms of the words, so to adjust the parts of speech of the words. Now let's discuss the different forms of suffix and prefixes. Noun forming suffixes. This is the suffix ment. You need to add to make noun words. Development, improvement, enjoyment, encouragement, etc. tion, this is also a noun forming suffix. Cultivation, congratulation, contamination, intention, etc. sion, conclusion, inclusion, exclusion, intrusion, etc. So normally we add sion when we find a word find a verb de at the end, d or de. Okay, this is a general idea. Then nice, importance, independence, ignorance, tolerance. Ce, when you find an adjective with nt, then you need to put ce at the end of this word to make them noun. NESS, awareness, kindness, darkness, politeness, etc. DOM, martyrdom, kingdom, wisdom, freedom, etc. ER, worker, dancer, singer, doer, maker. You will find so many nouns with ER. Or, actor, visitor, cultivator, creator. Now, HOOD, childhood, boyhood, girlhood, livelihood. ING, walking, swimming, reading, playing. When this ing verb, a verb with ing works as a noun, it will be called a gerund. And this is another topic. Walking is my favorite pastime. Walking in the evening, swimming, I like swimming. These are the noun words. A verb along with ing works like a noun. Now let's move. Adjective forming suffixes. OUS, glorious, infectious, courageous, furious, etc. BLE or ABLE, measurable. These are all adjectives. In the gap, you have to find out the parts of speech of a particular word. Then you need to add the desired, the required suffixes. Measurable, cultivable, curable, comfortable, etc. LY, friendly, motherly, fatherly, worldly, etc. Mind it, ly is normally an adverb suffix, but when you add ly after noun, it will be an adjective. Ed, learned, educated, respected, moneyed, etc. You will find so many adjectives with ed. Ing, interesting. You have found ing in noun. You have also found ing in adjective. Working, swimming, reading, playing, same words. So when this ing verb works as an adjective, it will be a present participle, and the previous one is a gerund. I saw him walking, I saw him swimming. These are the present participle acting like an adjective. Full, FUL, respectful, beautiful, harmful, remorseful, etc. IVE, informative, educative, active. These are all suffixes that are required to make adjective words. Y, only one letter. Dirty, rainy, sunny, muddy, etc. So let's have a glance, an overall glance. So these are all suffixes that are required to make a word an adjective. You have to use your common sense which suffix you need. Verb forming suffixes. Now we have some suffixes to make a word a verb. En or n, widen, broaden, deepen, sharpen, etc. Fy suffix, beautify, glorify, etc. IAC or IZD, symbolize, materialize, memorize, etc. These are the words, very common words. Very often you will find these coming into your questions. Adverb forming suffixes. you have got only one adverb forming suffix, ly or lly, wisely, beautifully, generally, actually, etc. or etc. Opposite word forming suffixes. Here you will find a single suffix, less, landless. These are opposite words forming suffix. This is an opposite word forming suffix, and these are the opposite words, less, landless, moneyless, merciless, needless, careless, etc. Now let's focus on prefix. We have got so many suffixes. Now let us focus on prefixes, verb forming prefixes. We have two verb forming prefixes. In your level you have found two verb forming prefixes available. So I have given the common verb forming prefixes: en, encourage, enlarge, endanger, enrich, etc. Be, belittle and be full, belittle, be full, etc. etc. Now prefixes forming the opposite words: in, incomplete, inactive, inattentive, insincere, etc. These are the prefixes. These are the prefixes required to make opposite words. I am, impossible, improper, immortal, immeasurable, etc. Un, uncommon, unmindful, unforgettable, irrelevant, etc. Dis, dishonest, discouraged, dissatisfied. Okay, these are all prefixes making opposite words: in, I am, un, ir, dis. So please take a look at the whole words. These words are very common in your suffix prefixes. So I can guarantee you the word so far I have given will give you 50% words common. Now let us give you some homework. Let me give you some homework. Form 10 noun words with the suffixes n, ess, ment, cetion, dom. You have to form 10 noun words with these suffixes. Make 8 adjective words with the suffixes ly, ing, ous or ious, tiv, ed. Form 6 verb words with the suffixes en, isc, ig or igd, fy. Try to make new words. You can take help from the class, no problem, but try to find out new words. Then form 8 opposite words, opposite meaning words with the prefixes dis, in, ir, in. So this is what I have developed today for making you understand suffix and prefix. Probably this class will help you a lot to understand suffixes and prefixes, and I'm pretty sure that the words lists that I have given in this class will be available in your question. So give your proper attention to the class, okay, when you revisit this channel, this class. Thank you. I hope you have found the class very useful. I hope you will stay fine. You will stay fine and stay safe. Please keep on praying to Almighty Allah so that we can all get relief from this pandemic. Thank you all.